Hello, ngiyazizwa.
Kubuya njani?
Nginibingelele ngiphinde nginamukele kulolu hlelo lethu la ku-Radio la sisho khona kamnandi sithi sikhonela wena. It's been a while ke la kade nagcina ukuthi sibonane kanje ngingathi ukuthi face to face ngoba mina anginiboni but nina niyangibona. But ke ngiyajabulela ukuthi ke finally senize saphinde ke sabonana ke kulona ke lolu hlelo. Namhlanje ke it is a Thursday umhla ka 23 ku September ila sisho khona ke sithi it is a women's world Thursday. Niyazi ukuthi makuyi women's world ila sikhuluma khona siqhuquzela kakhulu nje abantu besifazane ukuthi bazazi siba encourage ngoba siyazi ukuthi siphuma ezikhathini noma singakaphumi kahle hle kulezo izikhathi kodwa ke gradually ke siyaphuma ezikhathini la umuntu wesifazane ube aziwa njenganomuntu ongena value ubekaziwa njenganomuntu indawo yakhe esekhishini ubekaziwa njenganomuntu okufanele nje athola abantwana bese khulisa abantwana kube sekuphelile ke kodwa siyabonga ukuthi izikhathi eziphila kusona ke siyamgqugquzela umuntu wesifazane ziyamnikeza amathuba gender equality yinto esizwa kukhulunywa ngayo left right and center njengoba la ka radio ke sithi sikhonela wena ingakho lolu hlelo nje lu dedicateelwe lona abantu besifazane noma sazi ukuthi bakhona abantu besilisa abasibukelayo kodwa isikhathi esiningi kakhulu siqhuquzela bona abantu besifazane ukuthi nje ba boost self esteem yabo babe encouraged bazazi ukuthi futhi babantu. Siyazi ukuthi ke abantu besifazane kuthiwa we are emotional beings okusho ukuthi thina siya drive kakhulu ama emotions ngiyakhumbula ukuthi ngalesikhathi kuyinyanga kaAugust iweather 1 minute it's raining the second minute it's sunny ntambama seliguqubele selenze njani then there was a joke on Facebook ukuthi lenyanga ifuze abanikazi bayo umuntu wesifazana namhlanje uyahleka kusasa kasahleki ntambama uhappy ngawe kusasa sekho happy ngawe namhlanje uyakufuna kusasa akakufuni. No, it's us guys. Ama hormones sometimes now they play a huge role endleleni esibehave ngayo. But asikho ke lapho namhlanje ke sisakuyona ke topic yethu ebekade sikhuluma ngayo for the past 2 weeks topic yes self esteem. We touched ke last week ukuthi self esteem it is an appreciative opinion about yourself. Encourage ukuthi have an opinion about yourself, but not just any opinion, appreciative opinion about yourself. Uzi appreciate wena, uzincome wena, uzithande, uzazi wena. Okay, namhlanje ke ngiyakhumbula ukuthi last week sayishiya nje ishow yethu intanta emoyeni la kwakufanele khona sidlulele phambili sikhulume deep kwi self esteem ukuthi I self esteem iyini kahle kahle. Namhlanje ke sizokhuluma about 3 blocks I self esteem eyakhelwe kuwona, okay, because I self esteem yakhelwe phezu kwesisekelo esama blocks awu 3. So namhlanje ke we gonna touch on those 3 important factors, noma we gonna touch on those 3 building blocks. All right, so ama building blocks ethu ke let me get my notes together. Right, ama building blocks ethu ke njengoba kade sengishilo ukuthi awu 3. The first one, it's unconditional worth. Njengoba kuyi woman's worth namhlanje, it's unconditional worth. Then I think that one iyona sizohlala kakhulu kuyona. Then the second one, it's unconditional love. Then the third one, it's growth. Okay, njengoba kade sengishilo ke ngathi I self esteem yakhelwa kuma blocks awu 3. Okay, sakha ke I self esteem because umunye umuntu uzoba nombuzo ukuthi ngiyafisa mina ukuthi ngakhe I self esteem yami but angazi ukuthi I self esteem kuqala kephi. Asiqale lana ke si address point number 1. La sikhuluma nge unconditional worth. Okay, I-worth, I don't know the Zulu name of i-worth ukuthi ngizothi yini ngoba angeke ngize ngisho ukuthi inani because inani it's a value, but let us move ke lapho it's a worth ekugcineni. So if you don't understand the word worth, just use your Google, uhambe uyogooglisha ke I-definition ka-worth ukuthi dictionary ke ithini. Okay, so ke uma ke siqala ke si-addressa la unconditional worth, kukodwa kufanele siqale sik-understand ukuthi all people they have an equal worth as human beings. Akekho umuntu obalulekile ngaphezu komunye umuntu emhlabeni njengoba sabantu. Well ke siyazi ukuthi uzothi omunye umzali ubalekile ngaphezulu kwami, upresident ubalekile ngaphezulu kwami, umfundisi ubalekile ngaphezulu kwami. That is untrue. Akusilona iqiniso lelo. Bonke abantu emhlabeni I-worth yabo is equal. Lo muntu wena oyitshela ukuthi ungcono kunawe, kahle kahle nina noba u2 you have an equal worth. Into yenza ukuthi thina sitshele ukuthi abantu they don't have an equal worth, it's because I-worth thina sijaja ngama external factors. Okay, but ke sizoqhubeka ke. So I-worth ke as a person is neither earned nor increased by ama external factors. Njengoba kade sengishilo ukuthi I-worth yakho, ukubaluleka kwakho akwehliswa akwenyuswa ama external factors. Okay, uma ngithi ama external factors, what do I mean by external factors? I mean the way people they treat you, ama bad decisions owenzile, noma fluctuation ye bank balance yakho. Those are external factors. So I'm just quoting the few. I've listed the few here on my notes. Okay, mhlawumbe uzothi omunye umuntu angibalekile mina because abantu indlela abangitreata ngayo bangitreata bangitreata kubonakala ngibonakala ngumuntu ongabalekile. Then ke mususu nawe uyaconclude ukuthi awubalekanga. Mhlambe empilweni uke wenza ama decisions are wrong, right? Then mususu ijaja kanjalo ukuthi mina I have no worth ngoba there was a time in my life la ngenze khona ama decisions are wrong. Mase abanye another group of people bona bayijaje nge-fluctuation ye bank balance yabo ukuthi ngoba usibani unemali ungcono kunami ngoba mina nginamali, so I am low. Whether unemali awunayo imali, your worth is equal. Whether uno 10 rand esikhwameni, the other person uno 10 million on the account, your worth is equal, right? I-worth asijudge ngokuthi omunye umuntu namalini. Thina ke as women, we tend to judge each other ngokuthi sinani. Go to a social club, right? La abantu besifazane behlangene khona uzofika wena uyifakele nje ishirt lakho laka Mr Price nejini yakho yaka Mr Price. Oh okay, people will be like, oh okay, hi unjani siyaphila. Mase sayafika ke lo sister girl ke o drive imoto enkulu yabo. Uthola ukuthi imoto yakhe it's a German car, afake iweave ewu30 inches neinzipho ezinama bling bling bling. Then all women, they will start to worship lo muntu esifazane ngoba ubonakala enemali kunabo, ngoba naku mhlambe we CEO ye company ethize noma usomabhizinisi, or she's married or anything. Then people, they will say bambone bo bamtreat ebaleke kunawo wonke umuntu. Suddenly if bemtreata kanjalo, they are decreasing iworth yabo. Psychologically sebezehlisile bona, baba bancane kunaye, bathi nangu umuntu thina asisibona abantu ngoba naku asinayo imali. So ke that treatment, that behavior guys, is very 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 wrong. Whether umuntu unemali noma akanayo imali, abantu bayafana, abantu bayalingana phambi kwamehlo aNkulunkulu. They have an equal worth, angithi. So ke abantu abaningi ke, many people, they may struggle ngale concept since they believe ukuthi no ubalekile uma ufundile, uma ungafundanga awubalekanga. You know, we even sometimes go to an extent, even lento yenzakala among siblings. Uthola ukuthi kunale sibling ekhaya ekuyiyona ekwazi ukubeka ukudla etafuleni, then the other sibling yona ayikwazi ukubeka ukudla etafuleni, but agcine lokwazi ukubeka ukudla etafuleni la efamilini simtreat njenganokuthi uyena umuntu, then everyone omunye akasiyena umuntu. Okay, kodwa sifeyile ukuappreciate lo vuka la endlini every day, akline ashanele indlu, akline indlu, akorobhe indlu, avula amakhethini, nithi manibuye emsebenzini nibuye endlini eclean, nibuya kunokudla. Kodwa everyone in the family uzombona lo useless, umuntu oqeda ukudla emini, ohlala buka iTV emini, angenzi lutho. Bahluleke ukuappreciate ukuthi as much as she is unemployed, engenzi lutho, kodwa la endlini caretaker wala endlini, house manager wala endlini, le ndlu ibingeke izibe clean kanje, bengeke size sibuye emsebenzini konokudla if it wasn't for her. Then mase lo ngasebenzi siboneke noma kunomcimbi shembandla ukuthi ke kuzokwenziwa ijoke on Facebook ukuthi awubuze la nokuthi uphuza inhloboni ye drink, kubuze laba abasebenzayo ukuthi baphuza inhloboni ye drink, wena ongasebenzi uvela unikezwe istone, uyothemula ke uthemule ukuthemula konke ukuhlupheka ukukhiphele ngaphandle ngoba naku wena awusebenzi, akekho umuntu ozokubuza ukuthi uphuza inhloboni. Abantu abazobuzwa abantu abafike ngeimoto, yabo. So lezi zinto guys ziyishe enkulu emphakathini wethu. Kulelo hlelo sikhuluma ngezinto ezenzakala emphakathini wethu, siyayibona lezi zinto emcimbini ukuthi nina ningasebenzi, nifike niqoba amazambane, niqoba carrots, nenze yonke into, bafike osisi beyimoto emini, baphakelwe ukudla, nibaphakele ukudla, kuhambe kuyongena ezimotweni bobhuti bama golf lapha yale bagijimisa lama drink, nina ke bese kuthiwa hey ngobani sekufike abantu abane worth, angithi. The day we understand and we grabbed le concept yokuthi all people, they are equal. So let's move to the point ke lama external factors. Okay, ukuthi ke la ngaphakathi kuwena there is something that we call a core worth, then there is something that we call external factors. Okay, imagine ke ukuthi ngizoyichaza kanjani into round, all round about 2, omunye round mkhulu ungaphandle, then the other one is inside, angithi yabo. Ukulibone leli bhola crystal, the clear ball, uthola ukuthi something linezinto lapha phakathi but awukwazi ukufinyelela kuzona, but uyazibona zileke zimuva la ebholeni. So just imagine ipicture njalo. So i-core worth, wonke umuntu unalento le ebizwa ngokuthi it's a core worth, okuyiyona ezala i-self esteem yomuntu. Mese kuba khona izinto ezingaphandle esiyibiza ngokuthi ama external factors, right? I guess listeke the few attributes of core worth, right? In your core worth, there is what we call a capacity to love. La ngaphakathi kuwena there is a capacity yokuthi uyakwazi ukuthanda. ngihlezi ke ngisho ngithi mina akekho umuntu ovuka ekseni esezonda omunye umuntu esethi nje mina ngiyakuzonda. Inzondo wonke umuntu uzalwa enothando. Ingane nje mizalwa isuka inothando, ihlekela wonke umuntu, ihlekele wonke umuntu ngoba ingane ininothando. Then ama-external factors, izinto ezenzakalayo empilweni yengane njengoba ikhula zigcine sezidrive esayidini lokuthi ingane igcine isizonda, kodwa ingane inayo i-capacity to live. Angithi yabo amanye ke ama-attributes, it's think rationally, ama-sacrifices, it's perseverance, angithi yabo, it's beauty and experience i-beauty. La kwi-co-worth yakho ila kufanele uzizwe khona ukuthi mawuyibuka uthi hayi shem, hayi ngimuhle bandla, hayi bash, kodwa khona ngimuhle. Do you know that feeling? I'm not sure if it's only me engike ngibe nayo ukuthi okay, there are days where you feel ukuthi okay, all right, angikho right, ngimubi, kodwa bakhona izinsuku ke la ukuthi khona mase usugezile usumuhle udlule esibukweni uthi hayi shem ngiyoba ngena ke ngimuhle, yabo. Uyezwa ukuthi lento iqubuka la ngaphakathi kuwena yenziwa yini lento? Yenziwa ukuthi there is a core worth ela ngaphakathi kuwena. Umuntu ogcina esezazi ukuthi mubi yena, it's because ama-external factors, lezi zinto ezama-external factors okwabantu abazoleke bemtshela constantly ukuthi umubi, this, that, zigcina sezibruza lo muntu obezazi ukuthi muhle all this time. Akekho umuntu wakathi mezalwa ingane ithi mincane mise ithi mina ngimubi, mina mama, ayikazi ingane yazi yasho njalo. Ingane mikhula zihlala nezinye ingane izibona ukuthi mina noSibanibani siyafana, sibahle sonke, kodwa iproblem ibegina la ingane seyidlala zonke meso makhelwane noma abangani bakho or anyone, your cousins, your sisters, your siblings or anyone, zithi ingane meyidlala mase ingane ziyahlukaniswa kuthiwa okabani lona, kuthiwa okantokozo, kuthiwa waze wamuhle ununuza the little angel, mase sekubuza wami kuthiwa kwabani lona, kuthiwa akahlenge bangasho lutho. Isizohlala ke ingane icwayize ilindele ukuthi izotshelwa shame ukuthi yinhle nayo, but igcina ingatshelwanga ukuthi yinhle. Nani ingane misisi usola ukuthi okay, iyayibuza ukuthi wayo auntie mina bengangincomanga bengangitshelanga ukuthi ngimahle. Kwenzakalani ke lapha? Kubruzeka i-co-worth. Usezokhula ene self doubt yokuthi akamuhle yena ngoba bekunconywa enye ingane, yena benze njani? Bamyeke. Kudluleke goes to another stage la sebezomtshela ke khona ke labantu abamabullies abangabasaba abanye abantu ukuthi umubi, unjani, mase i-co-worth yakhe iyalimala, mase seyaqala ke azizwe emubi. I think I was once in that stage in my life where I believed ukuthi I am so ugly. La ngangibona khona ukuthi ngimubi ngoba the only thing abantu ababekwazi ukukhomenta ngayo kumina bebekhomenta ngokuthi amehla mangaka, siphi isiphongo, baphele lapho. Angithi yabo, then ngahamba a long journey ngazi ukuthi nje mina angikho muhle ngoba amehla makhulu and isiphongo anginaso. Sometimes I will even be afraid to do some hairstyles ngoba ngizazi ukuthi ngimombe. Up until someone very close to me constantly will tell me and say ayumuhle mfethu, ayumuhle, umuhle. Ngaze ngaqala ngathi nje oh okay, whether ngifakile makeup angifakile makeup, I feel beautiful. So now I'm in that stage la ngidlula khona phambi kwesibuko, ngibuke nami ngize ngibuye ngihlehle ngithi no girl, ayimuhle shame. Angithi yabo, that's me. That's yabo kubiza ukuthi the external factors abe correct. Angithi yabo, because the external factors, they are giving me courage ukuthi I am beautiful. So as women, be mindful ukuthi uthini kwabanye abantu besifazane. Angithi yabo. Okay, each attribute ke la engilistile ke in my notes, it is polished and refined as we developed. Angithi bonile nami ukuthi empilweni yami kune development. Ngiqale la ngidoubt khona, ngine self doubt, but I am developing ke now la sengikholelwa khona ukuthini ngimuhle. So nawe njengomuntu ofana, don't be too hard on yourself. There will be times where you make wrong decisions. Abanye abantu uthola ukuthi bayayijaja ukuthi ngenza i-decision wrong bafethu, wavele nje wathi uyangithanda nami ngathi ngiyamthanda, emva kalokho ngamshada kanti uzongiscam, uzofuna imali yami, imali zami zempesheni or whatever. Sibonile nje the past 2 years yabo abantu besifazane bake baskenywa kakhulu othandweni, guy bazofika bathi ngiyakuthanda, akuresign emsebenzini, do all those things. If you have done that before, forgive yourself. Empilweni sonke siyawenza ama decisions are wrong, but now because you have made that wrong decision, you have grown. Kune development empilweni yakho yokuthi you are developing. You start there, then you move, then you go there, right? Also ngikwenzela i-example leak engibhalile la ye-core word, because mhlambe ngiyakhuluma uyayizwa ukuthi idlula la phezulu ekhanda lakho. Wena uphelele, you are complete. As much as wena uzibona ungekho complete, uthi angikho complete ngoba akekho umyeni eduze kwami, angikho complete ngoba imoto anginayo, angikho complete because anginayo apartment, angikho complete because I am unemployed, angikho complete because I don't own that weave, right? I-core word guys is like a seed, okay? What seed now? Let's take a seed of a human being. Uma ingane iseswini sika mama isayihluli, awuyibuze ingane isuka iphelele noma isuka ingaphelele uma isayihluli. I remember at school we once had a debate yokuthi if umuntu is doing i-abortion, aborta umphefumulo usana 3 days noma una 1 week, is it a sin? Usuke ebulala umuntu. Abanye they said no, akusilona icala ngoba usuke ekhipha ihluli. Abanye bathi icala ngoba kusuke kuyingane. Base abanye kusuke ngakabi ingane, suke kuyihluli. Most people, they do abortions, then they justify themselves ngokuthi ngikhiphe ihluli. Let me correct that ke namhlanje. Noma ngabe kuthiwa bekuyihluli elina 1 day, noma ihluli elina 2 days, noma anything. Uma i-embryo iseswini, uma the sperm seed ihlangana neqanda, kwaba khona i-fertilization eyenzakalayo, kusuke sekuwumuntu loyo ephelele, though engenayo i-shape, kodwa usuke senayo i-DNA yokuthi uzoba nekhanda, abe namehlo, abe nezindlebe, abe nomlomo, uzofana nobabu wakhe, noma uzofana noma wakhe, noma uzofana nomkhulu, noma uzodecide ukuthi aye a 4th generation back ayofona nokhokho wakhe. Usuke ezoba dark, usuke ezoba mpofu, isuke yonke ingane isiphelele. Kusuke sekushodani ke nawo, kusuke sekushoda a development stage yokuthi isiya developer, kodwa isuke yenze njani, isuke ingane iphelele. So same thing ke nempilo yakho, ukuthi into ethiza yakaveli, umyeni akakafiki, imoto yakafiki, imali yakabi khona, akusho ukuthi akukho, kukhona. Usakwi development stage. Nawe lezi zinto as you grow, uqhubeka nempilo, uzobe suwenza njani, zizobe seziyavela. Most of the time ke thina we about our dreams, we about our visions, ngoba nakusini how mina bengithi ngiqala ibhizinisi, wo lento ke isayihluli. Go and ask anyone usoma business owake waqala ibhizinisi ukuthi ngalesikhathi eqala there was no light, ubengayazi lento ukuthi izoba yini, kodwa ubene vision yokuthi I am going to do this. Wase wayilinda i-development ye-business lakhe, lafika la ibhizinisi khona selilidala, selikwazi ukuthi limngenisele imali, kodwa liqalephi? Liqale la lithatha khona imali kuyena before limngenisele imali. So impilo ke njalo ke mntaka baba, don't be too hard on yourself. You are like a seed when you are complete but yet not completed, right? Uphelele kodwa futhi awuphelele, kodwa kona uphelele. Okay, angikubeka kanje, uphelele ukuthi awakapheleliswa. You are complete, but the problem now ukuthi you are not yet completed. Lithi iBhayibheli ke, when the time is right, I the Lord will make it happen. Okusho ukuthi lezi zinto ezingakabi khona empilweni yakho, it's because isikhathi asakakubi right, angithi Mase siphinde lithini ke in the fullness of time. Ekupheleleni kwesikhathi ila uMessiah afika khona. Angithi uma isikhathi singakafiki, i-fullness of time ingakabi khona, uMessiah akazange enze njani, akazange azafike. So wait for your fullness of time. Wait for your right time. When the time is right, the Lord will make it happen. Sometimes thina ke as abantu who are listening to this show, we become too hard on ourselves when that business plan fail, when that business fail, when that marriage fail, when you are trying to conceive a child, when you are trying to buy a house, when you are trying that finance, trying to buy a car, but just wait on the Lord. When the time is right, the Lord will make it happen. uNkulunkulu owenza izinto, thina we can only pray and ask for it. uNkulunkulu yena uzobe senze njani, uzobe eseyapha uma sicela entandweni yakhe. But that's the topic for another day. Let us move ke further ke sikhulume ngama external factors. Ayini ama external factors? Ama-external factors ke ama-outer events or ama-circumstances esidlula kuwona thina as human beings, whether good or bad, but these external factors, they challenge our core worth. Iwona asenza sizizwe siworthy uma emahla. Ama-external factors iwona asenza sizizwe unworthy if the external factors they are not right, if the external factors they are wrong, right? Let me make an example. Like external factors, what they do, they become like a dark cloud in your life. Uzizwa ukuthi ngaze ngasebumnyameni. Okay, let me tell you, awukho wena ebumnyameni, uzizwa sengathi usebumnyameni. Ngobani? Okokuqala, you are the child of God, born by the imperishable seed, uzelwe ngembewu engabuni, and ubaba wakho okuzalayo uNkulunkulu uhlala ekukhanyeni okungena kusondelo. Wena ukephi? Wena ufihliwe kanye noKristu Jesu kuNkulunkulu. So uNkulunkulu ifahlala ekukhanyeni okungena kusondelwa, wena ufihlwe kuyena kanye noKristu Jesu, kusho ukuthi nawe you are in light. But izinto ezenzakala around empilweni zethu zike zisenze sifile ukuthi ngisebumnyameni. But let me encourage you today, you are not in darkness when you are in light. So ama-external factors ke kuye kwenzeka ukuthi umuntu uke waba emotionally, physically or sexually abused, right? Such treatment can lead a person to believe ukuthi bona they are not worthy. Let me tell you namhlanje, whether once you were emotionally abused, whether once you were physically abused, whether once you were sexually abused, your worth is still whole. Iworth yakho isaphelele ngoba iworth ayehli ayenyuki ngenxa yezimo ayisilona irandi lase South Africa, right? Salibona nalo lake lawa omunye ngafuna ukuphuma esikhundleni bethi aka resign, la dropper within the night, balutha abantu for 3 days, kodwa lama lazimelela lathi mina angehli, ngimile la ngikhona. So awusilona ke randa se South Africa ke wena, iworth yakho ayinyuki ayehli ngenxa yezimo, you are still worth. Ngoba abusers, abantu abama-abusers ke abantu besifazane, if you are dating an abuser, if the abuser constantly will tell you you are ugly, that is emotional abuse. Awinto yalutho wena, hey sididi somfazi, that is an abuser. He is abusing you emotionally with an intention of challenging your worth. Let me tell you today, muntu wesifazane, you can rise above that. Noma sekutshelile ukuthi wena awilutho, let me tell you, wena uwutho ngoba uNkulunkulu wahlala phansi, wayihlela impilo yakho, wa decide ukuthi kuzozalwa wena. You were a billions and billions and billions and billions of seed, but imbewu eyawina marathon ile wena. So une value, ubalekile. Veli abuser, umik abuser isuki challenger your core worth ngoba usathana akafuni sizazi ukuthi sibaleke kangakanani. Thina siyinhlamvu yehlo lika Jehova, akafuni ukuthi sifinyelele la silazi khona lelo qiniso ukuthi sibalulekile. So if the abuser is slapping you, ekshaya abantu abake bashawa kuma relationship abo before, bathi leya mpama yangena ngazizwa ukuthi cha ngisidwedwe ngiyinto yokushawa. Abantu abashayiwe kakhulu kuma relationship ubafica bethithiza, ufica umuntu ngisho emndenini adlale ngisho ingane encane, ithi ingane yayi wena auntie, yayi wena ubona didis, hawu kodwa nkosi yami ngane kasisi. I do have nami a relative enjalo, ube in an abusive relationship for so long, sibancane kunaye thina kakhulu yabo. But ufica hawu kodwa ngane kasisi edidizela ngobani i-abuse yamenza wazizwa nobody emhlabeni. If you are feeling like that, it is still early mntaka baba, ngoba umphefumulo usahlangene nenyama, usangaluthola usizo. You can call us, we can refer you to professional psychologist. Ungaphuma kuleyo mgodi ngoba wena you are worthy ukubaleka. That slap didn't take your worth. That rape didn't take your worth. Abantu abarapiwe for the first time, seresho kwesibili, they feel okay about it ngobani owokuqala wakwenza shuthi vele mina ngiyinto yokudlwengula. No, awusiyona wena into yokudlwengula. Abanye they go to an extent la beyinikela khona ebafaneni ukuthi baphila impilo yabo reckless ngoba naku wabona ukuthi vele mina nginto yalutho ngcono ngivele ngiyinikele ebafaneni. Namhlanje you can still change your life when you are worthy. That rape didn't take anything within you. Usabalulekile namanje. Ukubaluleka kwakho akusoze kwashintshwa izimo emhlabeni, not nje phambi kaNkulunkulu kuphela, emhlabeni jikelele ukubaluleka kwakho akusoze kwenze njani kwashintshwa izimo, right? But there are external factors athi mefika empilweni yethu, they become like a sunlight, right? They illuminate us. They make us shine so bright. Like finding a loving husband who will always appreciate you and tell you you are beautiful. Akubiza with those names. Athi Ndlovukazi yami, my queen. I am so worthy. I am so worthy. That is a good external factor. Not just a husband kuphela. Ngoba ke phela sina njengalabantu besifazane sigcina sesidependela kubantu besilisa ukuthi hayi umuntu esisembe encomela. Mzali, namhlanje let me speak to you. Tshela ingane yakho ukuthi yinhle. Baba, tell your daughters they are beautiful. Ngoba bayozi bathi mebetshelwa abafana ukuthi bahle bakubone kuyizulu. Tell your daughters ukuthi ayumuhle mntanami, ayumuhle ngantokazi kababa, awusidudula sikababa Nkosi yami waze wamuhle. Mutshele umntanakho khona ezozizwa worthy, angaze athi uma enconywe umuntu wesilisa lapha ngaphandle then mase esebona ukuthi nanto ke izulu ke bekade ngilindile sonke lesi sikhathi lesi. I was asking another young couple, another child yayishada like isancane. Ngiyambuza ke ngithi mina, what attracted you to uguy? Wathini? Nje mfundisi wavele wangincoma wathi ngimuhle ngavele ngazizwa ngiphelele nje ngabona ukuthi ayakukho la ngingaya khona. You see the reasons abashadelayo. Ushadela ukuthi unconyiwe wamuhle. But nga-understand ukuthi growing up at home ubevalelwa kubo, abazali bakhe be-strict, bemvalela bengafuni ngishaya esitolo ngoba bembalekisela kubafana. But banga-understand ukuthi ekugcineni uzoye high school enze njani afike abona abafana bamncoma bamtshela ukuthi muhle wahamba ke nomfana ke kanjalo ke. So parents, mothers, because I know ukuthi abantu abaningi who are parents, most of them kwe-ratio yase South Africa they are single parents. Make sure that you tell your children that they are beautiful. You are building self-esteem yabo. I-research ke ithi abantu abaningi abane self-esteem is right. It's because they baqhamuka emakhaya where there is a mom, there is a dad. Aba supportive, aba present empilweni zabo. Because kuyenzeka ukuthi umuntu azalwe inside of wedlock. Kodwa abazali babe absent, abanasikhathi, they are busy chasing money, ingane zikhuliso auntie. So parents, I encourage you, be present empilweni zengane zenu. Tell your child he or she is beautiful. Ume umfana, uyigeza mfana wami. Uma intombazane, umuhle mfana wami. Umncome, umjwayeze ukumncoma. Wenza ukuthi umntwana wakho abe nani, abe ne self esteem right, akwazi ukuyimela noma ese experience i-bullying, right? But ke ikhona into esiyithandayo ke ukuthi however ukhula ekhaya la mhlawumbe uthando likamando likababa lungekho khona, it's not the end of the world. There is something you can do when yourself you can become a good parent to yourself, right? But ke sizoqhubeka ke sizongena kuloko ke njoba kade sengishilo ukuthi ama external factors, they can be good, they can be bad. If they are bad, they bruise your worth. If they are good, they boost your worth. But your worth equally nawona wonke umuntu. I-worth yakho ayifluctuate, ayisilona i-economy. Hayi ukuthi ngoba nakunemali uweti mungasenayo imali awukho weti. Mhlambe kunokwenzeka bake bakushiyela ukuthi awunamali usuyibona ngathi into yalutho. Let me tell you, you are still worthy noma bekushiyela ukuthi awunamali. I remember I just saw another post on Facebook. Ugeli kuyabrega ke. Usweba fethu indoda yathi mifika izongala yangitshela ukuthi yona isithandana nabantu abafundile. Mina ngoba ngifundile yangishiya uthi ngiyakhumbula ukuthi ngahlala ebhedeni ngigodisa ke si-brown ngangisi ngizomgcobela sona. Uthi uthatha impahla zakhe waphuma endlini wahamba. Uthi but that day I made a decision yokuthi I'm going to go back to school and study. And that lady, she was graduating nge-PhD. Ethi ngicela ningenze ngitrend ngifuna le post ifinyelele kulo wangishiya nesinko si-brown endlini ukuthi namhlanje I am holding a PhD. Ngiyabonga ukuthi wangishiya. Angithi yabo omunye umuntu wayengayithatha lento ayiphendule ayenze kabi athi mina nginto yalutho nje ngento yokushiwa ngoba bangishiya ngoba ngifundile. But yena wa decide ukuthi I'm going to take this thing, izongichallenge, I will go back to school and study. Umuntu wesifazane, it's still possible. Ingane zo5 zo4 mntaka baba usangenza something ngempilo yakho akuphelile. Angithi yabo there was a time la when I was going through amalobola negotiations at home, then kuba nama disagreements zemali yabo. The uncles, the money was too high, abanye bethi no imali ayehliswe ke yabo. So then ngimbuze ke lo guy esibambisana naye empilweni ngithi mina how hey umuntu wesilisa ke imali asathi yena hayibo phela imali engaka nje ngavele mina ngihambe ngiyothatha uma wengane umuntu onezingane ezu4 ngoba phela umuntu onezingane ezu4 ushibhe kabi uma nje phela ngizofela ukuthi awunangane ngcono ngivele ngothatha umuntu onezingane ezu4. Then I said that statement ku aunt wami ke wathi aunt wami habe yena nezingane ezu4 ushibhile akakwazini ukuwasha nokupheka ngoba lo into yenziwe lo ngenangane nami ngiyoyenza nami ngiyowasha ngiyopheka ngiyokwenza konke okwenziwe ngenangane. So nje nami ngiyolotsholwa ngemali enkulu angisithandi. But I admired i-worth ka aunt wami ukuthi as much as ingane zakhe zo5 uthini ngisadeserve mina ukulobola. Yekho umuntu wesilisa fanele angithathe mahhala ngoba nami izandla isawu2 ngisawasha nami ngisazoligoqoza ibhodo. Akusho ukuthi ngoba nakwena ingane sezu4 usapheki usupheka umgcabiso upheka kamnandi udlula lo ngenangane ke mntaka baba. So nje ungafuni ukuthi kuthiwa hayi noma ngathiwa 500 rand nimthathe ngoba vele ingane sezu4 ukuthi ingane zingaki mntaka baba akiyehlisi i-worth yakho. I-worth yakho nje isa 100% isaphelele njengalokho uNkulunkulu wayekudalile, right? So ke namhlanje ke ngiyathemba ukuthi ufundile kulolu hlelo. You're gonna be able ukuthi ukwazi ukuhlukanisa between i-co-worth nama external factors, right? I-co-worth yakho ke ayikho dependent to ama external factors izinto ezenzakalayo. Ama external factors, let me just list a few. I-body appearance yakho has nothing to do with your worth. I-health yakho has nothing to do with your worth. Maybe you are HIV positive, you are living with the sickness, you are still worthy mntaka baba. It has nothing to do with your worth. Walk tall ne-HIV yakho egazini uthi walk tall. I love ke many generation esikuyona ke manje. Yabo generation esikuyona we don't take anything serious. Ka Facebook kuyahlekwa. Uma uzoya nje ngenhliziyo ka Facebook uzolimala. People they bathatha yonke into bavele nje bayithene bayenza ijoke bathi siyabonga manje ukuthi i-HIV ayisasenzi iphem emakhanda isiyasithwasisa at least sesiyahamba siyothwasa. Those are the jokes about. So if maybe you go out and test and you test positive, just don't kill yourself. Go to Facebook hamba ufunda ama jokes uzoba right. Usanayo i-worth, usanayo that thing la ngaphakathi kwena. Your economic status has nothing to do with your worth. Your gender has nothing to do with your worth. Sometimes mhlambe usebenza in an environment edominates abantu besilisa, then you will feel low. You are still worthy. Your race has nothing to do with your worth. Ukuthi uwudaki, it has nothing to do with your worth. Uworthy njenganalo mhlophe, njenganalo yindiya, njenganalo yikhaladi, uworthy njenganayo. Your age. Yo Nkosi yami. Ave bedelelwa abantu abagugile bafethu mase begunda kuthiwa awushemandla usebamba i-age ke naye kubuza Nkosi bangasafuni uguga yabo minitha we-auntie adinwe ukuthi nimbiza ku-auntie yabo zonke lezo zinto fethu yabohla wazi ukuthi uwedi noma una 46 uzoba right. My mom will always laugh umebuka ishow ku TV mhlambe Our Perfect Wedding mase kuvezwa ama age kuthi una 36 asuma sho semhlabeni mina ngedwa nje ogugile la ka TV abavela abantu abano 47 kodwa uma ngibabuka siyalingana nabo kodwa i-age abayishoyo ayi ungaqamba mara ke age yakho ngelinye ilanga kuyofunakala i-ID musukhanda izitori ngiyakutshela. So noma una 50 mfethu you are still worthy. Noma una 50 it's okay. The job that you do, your title, abanye bathi ngoba ngu-miss angikho worthy, abantu abaworthy bawomesisi, ayikho lonto. Njengikutshela mina read jokes wena uzoba fine, uzohleka ube right. Abanye bathi noma nina ningahlalisana kulungile kodwa masayina sonke sithi miss. Akukho la kuthiwa khona mhlambe thick ukuthi sihlalisene. Kuthiwa nje miss or mrs finish, ayiphathwa nje yokuhlalisana, ayixoxwa leyo. So nje ungafili ke unworthy just because wena umiss, abanye abantu bawomesisi. Vele omedem banayo lo tendency yabo yokuthi basibeke eceleni thina ngoba nakusewo miss mase bengathi yibona abantu ngoba bawomedem, especially nasemabandleni sike siyibone lo behavior ukuthi it's very toxic ukuthi mina ke naku ke ngina 40 ke angishadile ugcina ungasazazi kuthiwa ayisukuma intombi ungazi noma usukuma mama uvela udidizele ukuthi ungena kephi wena igroup ngoba lapha ko eintombini awungeni komama ukhunya ngabantu abashadile wena ke don't feel unworthy. You are still worthy wena noma ungazazi ukuthi ukephi. It's okay. You are where God wants you to be, right? Promotions at work, abantu baya promote left, right and center. Aw promote wena, you are still worthy, right? Abantu bathola ama awards left, right and center, awitholi wena, you are still worthy. Ama relationship kuyaburukwa ke lapho yonke indawo ayixoxwa ke leyo ke kuyashiwa nje kuyakhala umaye ukuthi kuyashiwa uyababona mhlambe bayapostwa abanye abapostwa ungazi yomgxigxiza ukuthi akakupost miyeke bayeke bapostwa ayikho inkinga ku right ngithi yabo. Family, marriage, number of children, mhlambe uzothi ngoba unaba abantwana then you feel you are not a woman enough ngoba unaba abantwana umuntu wesifazane nje mntaka baba uphelele, izingane zikhona azikho. Ukuthi izingane unazo akusho ukuthi umuntu wesifazane ongcono, ukuthi izingane awunazo akusho ukuthi umuntu wesifazane oless ngoba naku wena izingane awunazo, right? So ke I hope ukuthi namhlanje ke ngikwazile ukuthi ngik-encourage ke kulelo hlelo ngikutshele nje ukuthi you are beautiful and you are worthy. So ke from me myself personally it's time to wrap up the show until we meet again next week on the show la besikhuluma khona about the unconditional love and the third block growth ngoba sibuilder in sibuild self esteem. I hope ukuthi tomorrow uzothi mawuvuka nje uzozizwa ukuthi hayi ngiworthy man, ukuba worthy kona ngiworthy, right? So ke I love you so much guys, till we meet again next week. Bye.
Izwi lakho Jesu ngizolenza nokuthokoza kwami kusezwini lakho. Izwi lakho Jesu mina no kusezwini